Greetings. This time in this chapter, I want to tell you about a story about the spiritual teachings in Jogja. As you as you might know, that in Indonesia there are several spiritual teachings and religions. So basically, they are separated from the real base of faith or belief that which already exists in the world, like Muslim, Hinduism, Buddhist, and Catholic, and Christian, something like that. They are different. They believe that this teaching is based on their traditional and cultural teaching that has been taught or passed down from generation from their holy ancestors from the past. Now, in Jogja there are two big spiritual teaching, or we can say in Indonesia, ilmu kebatinan. These groups that follow this sect, or this is some kind of religious sect, but most of them do not consider this teaching as a belief or religion. Mark my word, they not consider it as belief or religion. They more approach it as cultural and private spiritual awareness and transcendent awareness, something like that. So you might ask some people in the small village around Jogja, they will not literally say this is my belief. We are different from Muslim. We are different from Christian. No. Most of them are in their action regard are stated as Muslim or Christian or something, or the five beliefs in Indonesia. But actually, their basic principle, their general prayers and ethical code, ethical conducts and rules are very, very much different with those five big beliefs of religion in Indonesia. That I want to say is there are two major. It's called the Gestika Sambungan, and the second one is called the Pranzo. If you watch my video about Morality Hunting, I read some books that books is originally made from the Pranzo teaching, spiritual teaching. So I want to tell you not about the history of this teaching, because it's gonna waste a lot of time and I don't think everybody would like it. So just for brief, there are some holy men live in past in the time of invention of Dutch near Japanese Dutch. He lived there and he found this wisdom and powers and teaching, so he spread it all around Jogja and province of Jogjakarta. So I want to tell you about their basic concept of secret knowledge. Yes, this is a secret of knowledge. So in their teaching there are levels. There were the people who believe it is divided into two groups. The first one is the blind groups or the normal groups. The second group is the Khatamic group, or the completed group. The Khatamic group, like Khatamil Quran, is called the completed or the graduated group. Now, I want to tell you about what is the difference between these two. There are a secret teaching that's called the three the trinity of the knowledge of the Trinity. It's not like in Christian or perhaps Catholic or other that believe in Trinity. I want to explain like the knowledge of the Trinity is achieved and mastered by doing some fasting, some praying, and some sacrificing, and all those things. Those things that's really hard to do. There are serious things you have to do, and they are basically believe in the basically believe in the truthfulness in dreams. So basically they were doing the rituals and sleep and wait for the next dream. Mark my word that the dream is not always literally as it is. So there are three levels of dream. Like the level is the fake one, the second is like the blue one, and the third level is the original one. I want the fake one, so you know it's all fake. The blue one is like metaphoric dream. So when you meet someone in your dream, it's not always the person that you meet. It's sometimes metaphoric or symbolic. It's like giving you a hint about something that is not always like in the incident that you involved in the dream. That was the good one. The original one is like what you experience in the dream is what really gonna happen, or what will happen, or what already happened that you should know. That's three. And the three knowledge is the secret knowledge is the Holy Ghost, meaning the dark side inner demon defeating, and the prophetic meaning. Those three must be acquired by dreams, and idealistically you met them or you conquer them, you experience them in your dream, both of three in one night. So they do some ritual like fasting, like painting some place, and not sleeping under 12 a.m., something like that, and praying all the time and something like that. Then you go to sleep, and if you experience some dreams like meeting your enemy, then you defeat them, then you pass the first level of inner demon or dark side conquering. And the second level is meeting the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is like the spirit, the Nur, Ur Ilah, in An-Nur, in Al-Quran, or the Holy Ghost in Christian. You really met the Holy Ghost of God, something like that. And the third one is you met the prophet of your beliefs by yourself, something like that. The detail I'm gonna explain it some other time if we have time. And one more word, when you master the three knowledge, you gain the ability and the sense, inner sense to overcome and outseeing or oversee most of things. Like you love someone, then you pray, then you go to sleep, then you're gonna find some real distinctive that you can really sure, oh, it's not love, she doesn't love you, something like that, or you want to go to a career, something like that, it's good or not, something like that, or I don't have money, what should I do, something like that. It's gonna really helpful in life, like having a lantern in a dark, cold pathway, something like that. It guides you, and they believe after we die, those who are Khatamic is already know their way to the heaven or know their way to God, something like that. Thank you for your understanding, and please comment and reply. And one thing I'm gonna say again is I never tell lies or make up story. Whether you believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you next in the next chapter of this spiritual preaching about The start one when I read about the real story of Pablo how dare you read them. It's just a short page, something like that, and that was not right. It's not right. Thank you. Have a nice day.